Hello, and in this video we're going to be talking about MTD, or making tax digital. Now the idea about this video is we're going to be making sure that you 100% understand what's going on with MTD and why actually you shouldn't be waiting around for it. This video is about making sure that you're in control of MTD itself and MTD doesn't force you down a rabbit hole you may necessarily not need. So join me as we talk about MTD in 2023. Hello, my name is Aaron Patrick. I'm a chartered accountant, a certified UK trainer, a fancy new logo, that QuickBooks Chap on the internet, and also head of accounts here at Boffix. Now in today's video, we're going to be talking about how MTD, or making tax digital, and how it's going to affect you. Now, first of all, a quick update of what's going on. Well, making tax digital, we've done loads and loads of videos about, and we'll try and put some links here and here just to give you some indication of exactly what to expect. But if we put the TDLR to it all, it's effectively the idea that from a personal tax point of view, so if you're a sole trader or rental property or anything like that, then at this point in time you have one tax return complete. But under MTD, you're going to have 5 tax returns because you need to do 4 quarterly updates plus the same tax return you're already doing. And all of those quarterly updates have to be submitted via software. So it's a huge change and something that realistically we should be thinking about. Now, if we think about MTD in terms of what we think should happen, well, actually, it's a huge advantage for accountants to be able to make sure that their clients are digitalised. And effectively, what's happened lately is that the whole idea about digitalisation or bringing someone into MTD has actually been delayed. Now, the delay itself may well get delayed even further. So let's not use this video to talk about the actual dates and times and everything else. Let's use this video to understand what it actually means for you. You see, think about it, time waits for no one. And delay or no delay, the fact remains that digital reporting is the future of what income tax is going to be. So the most important thing we need to know today is that digitalisation is inevitable. It's going to happen. And what we're trying to say is that MTD shouldn't be the be all and end all of the reason that you digitalise your accounting solution, but actually that should be the carrot on the top. So basically, the process should never be a waste of time. And we should be looking at digitalisation as actually a positive for you and your business. And that's what we want to talk about now. So it's important to note that MTD is the fact that digitalisation goes beyond filing the standard self-assessment or VAT return through software. At the end of the day, you're collecting vital bookkeeping data. And that bookkeeping data can help you make sure you understand payroll better, cash flow better, and gives you opportunities to make better decisions because you're using the right digital tools and systems. Not only will you improve your work by digitalising, but you'll also improve the relationship you have with your accountant. You see, if you think about it, you'll be working with data that is far more up to date, making sure that you can make digital decisions about your business with real-time information. And ultimately what should happen is your record should be much easier to do because you're using time-saving options. You see, this whole process of having to go digital means that you should be thinking about how you can go along and benefit from the automation. Can you streamline anything else at the same time? Because most of the time the answer is probably going to be yes. And digitalisation of your bookkeeping is going to end up with you having a better overall grasp of what's going on and at a quicker and more efficient rate. Here's a great example so you can understand this better. Take this client, a farmer. Now, historically, they've always been told about looking at diversification. Well, they use that story about diversification and they've started to create their very first cafe. All on site, and it's going to give them the opportunity to have multiple forms of income streams going forward. Now, they had a choice. Do they continue with their standard way of doing business and bookkeeping, which was all very much paper-based, or do they use this as an opportunity to jump into digitalisation? Well, because cash flow was such an issue to them, they chose digitalisation so that they could have a better grasp of how much money they had to complete the project. But because they took that step of going into digitalisation for the first time, it opened up a whole new world for them. Now, originally their plan was to be able to take their orders on a piece of paper and their front of staff were going to go round to each of the tables with a piece of paper, write down all the orders, go back to the kitchen and present the order to the kitchen. But because they're already on a digitalisation journey, they looked at other alternatives, and they were actually able to use a Zettel terminal as their option for being able to do this in a completely digital format. You see, their front of staff can walk up to a table, take the order, that order gets digitally sent to the kitchen, and that order can also be paid for there and then via card. Meaning that they were solving two problems: how they can take card payments and how they can get a more efficient way of being able to get their information from the cafe itself to the kitchen. And this is just one of many examples we've got where digitalization of your business creates more opportunity for you. In the case of the farm shop, well, they've gone from strength to strength. They haven't had to overexpend at the beginning for multiple staff members they may not have needed, and they're able to keep on and build upon the business as the business grows. And the data they've had from that digitalization means they know exactly when they need to have more staff available at their farm shop than they don't need to have at their farm shop, meaning they can keep their business as lean as possible and that first point of call. And that's just an example of how MTD has made that conversation with clients a lot easier for us accountants. And it gives us the ability as accountants to talk to their business and look at systems as a whole. And I challenge you as your business to do exactly the same. MTD shouldn't be the be all and end all of the reason you're moving over to digitalization of your software and your business. MTD should be that idea that you want to be making sure you're compliant later down the line, but ultimately your business should be better off for it anyway. Now, where can Boffix help you in this? Well, if you are looking to go digital, then we're the best solution out there. We have an online store where you can get yourself the best in digital tools, and we have a whole range of different staff members who are looking to make sure that your business is ready to go digital. If you want to have more information, please use the comment section below or use the links in the description to get yourself talking to an expert. My name's been Patrick. Let us know below. Let's start a conversation. Is there anything in MTD that's worrying for you and your business? And I'm sure we can help you out. My name's been Patrick. This video has been an absolute pleasure to do for you. I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye for now.